Hi, everyone. Let's wait a few minutes to get some people in here. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're just going to give everybody a few minutes to get in here. But in the meantime, I just want to have you guys type in the chat and let me know how your week is going. And does somebody want to confirm that they can hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Excellent. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so please, if you're in here and you can hear me, type in the chat and just let me know how your week and how your day is going. And, any themes that are coming up for you right now. Okay, how's everybody doing on this 22222 portal?
Good.
Awesome. It's super exciting. It's a really exciting time. And I know there's been a lot of negativity and a lot of dissonance in our field that's been coming up, but it is coming up for us to transform it, which is really beautiful. My week has been pretty good, feeling a little unfocused today. Yeah, so bringing in that resonance and working through that dissonance is going to be really helpful for our focus, for our intentions, for manifesting what it is that we desire. Been a little tiring, but still in good spirits. Yeah, the energies are moving fast. They're moving quickly. They're speeding up and they're slowing down. And so we can often be moving at a pace that it's not always in perfect resonance. And just to let everybody know, so I'm using the Akashic Records, which is a system of spiritual guidance and support today. So if you do ask a question, we will be setting the intention that we're working with your Akashic Records. If that's not okay with you, just be mindful of that. That is what we are working with today with the energies. And I'm setting the intention that we're connecting with the collective energies today. So everything that's going to be in all of our fields, we're going to be working with that energy and helping it to open up and to unveil itself, helping us to unveil the great mysteries of life and finding out where we need to shift. So everybody come on in and take a deep breath, inhaling through the nose and then a big sigh, exhaling through the mouth. Another big collective breath, feeling the expansion of your lungs, the expansion of your entire being. People often think about our respiration as if it's just coming from our air, from our lungs, but we're really breathing from our entire body, all of our cells, our skin, and even with the resonance that existing outside of our body, outside of our field. Inhaling and exhaling and releasing any excess energies. So let's take another couple deep breaths. Sigh. And if you just came in, feel free to type into the chat something, a theme, something that might be coming up for you so that we can address it today. And just kind of find a place to settle yourself, a place to relax and to unwind and to just allow, setting the intention that we're going to unfold things as they come in. Anything that you came in with today, the stresses, the back and forth, the hustle and bustle, just allowing those things to be welcomed, saying hello to the emotion, the little bit of pain, the discomfort, and just welcoming that, giving it a little bit of a space at the table and allowing it to come in order to be transformed. So everybody close your eyes and drop down into the space below your sternum, into your rib cage, the heart space. And it's in that beautiful heart space that we're going to find this flame. It's this gorgeous flame. And it's a violet flame, but it's the very end of the visible spectrum of light. So it contains all the different color spectrums in it, the visible spectrum, the non-visible spectrum. And inside your heart space, you have a prism. In this prism, you have the refraction of light. We got one more person joining us. In this prism of light, you have all of this data and information. And all of this data and information is swirling around. It's creating a whirlpool. And the whirlpool, it works so well because of this constantly transforming and shape-shifting water molecule. This water molecule within all of our heart spaces connects every point in the universe, through all time space, through all portals and dimensions. And so when we connect with our heart space, we're actually all connecting with all of our heart space. Just being this big group of people, this big circle, not really a circle, but this sacred web of life, connecting all of the hearts, all of the emotions. And in this flame, we find a beautiful sacred door. And we're going to walk through that door and we're going to infuse our energy with several different elements and crystals in order to help us to release what it is that we need to do in order to move through this portal. So in your mind's eye, you have this beautiful hallway in the back of your heart. And it's kind of a dark, kind of a cozy hallway. And you're gonna walk through and you're lit. The hallway is lit by these beautiful flames. And this beautiful flame comes from deep inside of your heart. It's that fuel for our engine. And our heart, trust me, it's an engine. It's so powerful. It's so strong and it's so resilient. And as we walk in that hallway, we're going to be infused with the energy of calcite. And orange calcite is going to come and it's going to clear out any dissonant brain waves and allow them to vibrate at a slower pace, a slower vibration. And as we continue through, we're going to be infused with rainbow selenite. And rainbow selenite is kind of similar to the human toroidal structure, the radiation of energy through the toroid, able to clear out any old patterns, any old vibrations, and just clean up any disruptions in our energy field. And the next stone that we're going to walk through, we're walking through this gateway, and it's just showering us with love, is rose quartz. And rose quartz is going to distill and infuse into the heart, into the field around the heart. So over 6 feet around the heart is being wrapped with this beautiful crystal, with this beautiful rose quartz. And the rose quartz is going to clear out any vibration of fear, of shame, of guilt. And it's just going to create this beautiful infinite love and acceptance. And I just want you to imagine this tapping on your crown, this gentle tapping. You can tap if you want to, or you can just imagine you're tapping on your crown and you're just feeling the vibration coming through of this infinite love and gratitude, coming through from the beginning of time, from the universe, from these ancient caves with these monks in their solid, grounded vibration, and bringing in this beautiful infinite love, which now can ricochet through your field and into this beautiful whirlpool. And as we continue on our little pathway or walkway, we're going to be surrounded by this Herkimer diamonds. And the Herkimer diamond is going to come in through our third eye and channel this beauty, this light, and this resonant vibration. It's going to clarify the things that aren't transparent, the times that we doubt ourselves, the times that we say, like, I can't do this, I don't know. We're going to clear and clarify and cleanse those feelings and transform them into this beautiful vibration. And it's like key of E, like this beautiful singing bowl in our hearts that resonates. And as the heart resonates at this vibration, the water inside of all of our cells, all trillions of cells, has this pattern of a Merkaba. And we get to this beautiful doorway, this beautiful archway. And as we walk through this doorway, we can feel those sacred geometry, those symbols. We might understand them. There might be words coming through. There might be things that we don't understand, but at a cellular level, we can fully embrace and feel. And so we're going to walk through the doorway. And when we get to the other side of that doorway, you're going to smell and taste and sense home, whatever that means to you. This home, it may be somewhere that you've never been in this life, but you're returning to this place. It feels like paradise. There's sunshine. There's fuzzy, lovable creatures around you. You might not recognize the creatures. There's beautiful trees and flowers. And the sunlight comes in and creates a cascading rainbow over the valley. We're going to walk down that valley. And as we walk down that valley, you're going to recognize this specific place. There's beautiful alpine lakes. There's beautiful flowers, wildflowers, and trees. And as you walk down, you're going to realize that this is the home of your inner child. Go ahead and see your inner child now. See your inner child in their natural habitat. Bring your awareness to how they are feeling, what you're sensing about them. Your inner child is going to give you a transmission. They're going to give you some information about how you can more fully activate your potential. Receive that information now. You're going to give your inner child a big hug and a kiss. And let them know that you're so grateful they decided to share with you what they shared with you now. Your inner child is going to walk with you with this curious mind, this curious heart. And we're going to walk through this beautiful alpine valley. And we're going to get to these crystal pools. The first crystal pool is made of lepidolite, which is beautiful purple color. And the purple comes in to the top chakras of the body, letting in information and data. And this stone helps us to explore the depths of our inner waters, the depths of our emotions, and enables us to just really sink in and flow. A lot of the time we're in resistance and we lack that flow that really fully allows us to drop in and feel what it is that we need to feel. And so you're going to step your feet into this crystalline pool. And you're going to keep stepping into the pool until you're about chest height. And you're just going to feel the water. It has this beautiful ripple effect to it. It has this beautiful texture, these beautiful dark purple crystalline stones in there. And you're going to wash your face. You're going to anoint your third eye. You're going to anoint your crown. And you're going to anoint your heart chakra and your throat chakra. And you're going to feel this crystalline energy absorbing into all the places where it's needed to support you. You're going to soak out this vibration. And you're going to splash around in the water, and you're going to create in the water these beautiful designs and beautiful patterns of sacred geometry and these beautiful light codes. And if you're in this water, it's because you're here for a reason. You may forget that you're a light worker, that you're a star seed, that you have a purpose here on this planet. And while it may be easy to forget and to get lost in the matrix and the chaos, you're here to fulfill your potential in this plane. And you're here to provide a beacon of support for other light beings and other earth beings on their journey. Taking a couple deep breaths in this beautiful water in your mind's eye. Settling deeper into your heart space and allowing the water to come into your heart space too. Whirl around in this beautiful whirlpool, creating these patterns and these designs. And just letting this water sink into your cell, letting it transform. Now you're going to continue on your path, walking out of this water, this beautiful water, and you feel a little bit lighter. You feel like you've shed a little bit of weight, a little bit of energy that was following you around, that was trailing you around, that didn't really belong to you. And you're going to get to another pool. And this pool is made of orange selenite. And you're going to stick your feet in, and it's just going to feel like a breath of fresh air. It's just going to feel the coolness of the orange. And it's going to sink in to your bones and allow you to just fully let go. Moments of sleep, moments of in between sleep and wakefulness, we're just able to fully let go and forget who we are and what we're doing and all of the nitty gritty of the ego that it wants to identify, and just be who you actually are, who is your soul's essence. And so this orange selenite is going to help you to remember who you are. You're going to sink into the water. You're going to splash and play in the water. Your inner child is splashing you with this orange, beautiful, sparkly water. And you're just remembering what it was like to be a child without all of this extra baggage and this childhood trauma, just really remembering what your soul felt like as a child. And the water's going to calm down. You're going to take a moment of rest from all the splashing and the playing and the blissfulness. And you're going to look into the reflection of the water. And you're going to see who you truly are. Then you're going to give the water a splash. And all the water is going to ripple. And when the water settles again, you're going to see what it is that you want. What do you want to change? And you're going to give the water another splash. And as the water settles, you're going to look in the reflection of the water again. And it's going to show you what might be in the way of who you want to be. It might show you a chakra or a part of your body that's stuck, that you need to let go of, that you need to release. And you're going to slowly get out of the water, and you're going to feel the droplets of water roll down your shoulders. And it's going to release the burden of the pain, of the discomfort. You're going to feel the vibrance, youth, strength, and beauty. And you're going to continue on your path. Continuing to walk through this beautiful alpine landscape. You can see the glaciers in the distance. You can see the wildflowers blooming. And the next pool that you're going to step into is beautiful, deep blue chalcedony. And it's this beautiful milky blue. And you're going to slip into the blue water. You're going to wash your face. You're going to cleanse your throat. You might even sip on the water and gargle the water and taste how it tastes. Allowing the water to be this elixir for your throat, for your emotions. And you're going to feel the water around your chest. And it's going to remind you what you want to let go of. It's going to remind you of what you want to release, what emotions. And as you put your hands in the water, you're going to pick up the water, and you're going to look at the water, and it might give you a word, it might give you a picture, it might tell you something that you need to look at to release. And you're going to hold that emotion like little rocks in the water. And you're going to give a couple of these stones to your inner child, and you can pick up as many as you can. This emotion, that emotion, it might be fear, it might be regret, it might be resentment, lack of trust. And it might be a picture of a person that you need to release from your field. It may be a limiting belief, a lack of worthiness, of support. And there's this beautiful hot air balloon right by your side. And you're going to walk up to that hot air balloon one by one, putting each of these stones inside of the basket. And as you pick up the stones, you're going to feel the weight of them. You're going to feel them dropping into the basket, ready to be released into the light. Your inner child's going to help you. She or she might have her own stones to release, picking them up, putting them in the basket. You can feel the release in your chest. You can feel the burden. You can feel everything melting down your spine. Just shaking out this water. And when you're ready, there's this cord on the hot air balloon. And you're going to pull on the cord and you're going to thank the hot air balloon for helping you to release these things from your field right now. And as you pull the cord, this beautiful violet flame is going to begin to consume the air in the hot air balloon, and the hot air balloon is going to slowly lift off the ground. And it's going to start taking off and swirling through the clouds. It's a beautiful day. And you just watch the hot air balloon getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, floating into this lightness of being. And you feel your feet sinking deeper into the ground. You can feel yourself sprouting these beautiful root systems. And you can feel those root systems traveling through the mycelium, through the underground lakes and rivers. And you can feel it passing by millions of miles of trees and branches and roots and creatures and herbs and minerals. And Mother Earth is going to support you in this process. She's going to pull up these beautiful minerals and elements to help support you. She's going to send up black obsidian. Black obsidian is going to ground any negative energies, allowing you to sink deeper into the roots of the earth. She's going to send up some black tourmaline. The black tourmaline is going to allow you just to drop into the deepest parts of your conscious heart. And she's going to send up iron ore. She's going to send up copper. She's going to send up pure gold. And your nervous system is going to be coated with these minerals and elements, allowing you to just be fully grounded in this beautiful place. You're going to look off into the distance, and the sky is getting dark now. And so there's this beautiful projector, and there are these fairy creatures and elves that are setting up this projector into the sky. And the projection is going to give you an image of what your life is going to be like once you've let go of the things you want to let go of. So you're going to watch that projection now. And we're joined by more of these fairy creatures, these earth beings that they appear fictitious to us. They're just beautiful, soft creatures of the woods. And they're going to start to surround you in this space. And they're going to start drumming And you can feel the energy start moving around you. You can feel the winds of change opening this beautiful portal that we can step through into the rest of our lives. This beautiful portal of change, of acceptance, of growth. And the drumming is starting, and you're feeling the earth energies around you. You're feeling the swirling vibration. And the drumming's getting louder. And all of your ancestors are around you. They're all coming to see what an amazing process that you're in right now, how you're navigating such difficult times, how you're doing so boldly, courageously, and so effectively, and how you haven't forgotten your purpose here on this planet. And you feel that your heart is just lighting up. Your heart is just opening up with this Merkaba of sacred geometry, just radiating in all directions, through all time and space, through all portals and dimensions. And the heart is opening to these new possibilities. And the vibrations from the earth are chiming in, creating this frequency of resonance, of resonance. And your ancestors are beginning to chant, bringing in these sacred words and vibrations. This is Su suriri suro siko ratatiro rasipo su durigaku sisiro no sapu sursi matu susuru tu taru susuru tu kiro sisiro sa. And the drumming and the vibration continues. And you can feel your palm chakras opening up and expanding. You can feel them opening up to the light codes that are surrounding you. And your palm chakras just connect with these light codes, ingesting them into all of your cells. And what they're doing is they're upgrading your cellular DNA strands. Our cellular DNA strands associated with our human body and our human form is being infused with these other vibrations that allow us to continue walking this eternal life on this nourishing path, allowing us to continue to serve others, to support one another, and to move forward. And as you take in these light codes, just washing your face with them, anointing your third eye, letting them come into your consciousness, letting them expand your conscious awareness. I want you to bring into your heart what it is that you really desire, what it is that will help you to feel complete and actualize your journey on this planet. And when you bring that in to your heart, we're going to run those words from your heart. It's going to funnel down through this crystal, through this Lemurian seed crystal, which is going to honor the ancestors of the civilization that is off planet, that has infiltrated our culture. And it's allowing it to filter in to this beautiful vibration. And it's going to amplify these desires. And these desires are going to come out through our field, being knitted in this beautiful Merkaba coming out of our heart. And they're all going to connect and knit together into this oneness, into this unified field. And in this unified field that we manifest together, we manifest the new vibration of the planet. And the ceremony is coming to an end, so I want you all to close your eyes, drop back down into the space below your heart, thanking the guidance and support today that we've received through the Akashic Records, through our own guides, our spirit animals, and to ourselves, our teachers, our manifestors, to you, the light workers, the star seeds, the evolved human beings that you are. So grateful for you to come through this portal and create this vibration together. And if anybody would like to hop on here and just share a experience, a feeling, a thought, an emotion that came through, you're welcome to do that now. Unmute yourself and share a little bit. Did you want to share something, Lena?
Yes. Towards the end, I felt my body shaking a bit. Yeah, it's like it's when I guess the lights were coming in and into the palms. I just felt, I mean, I had my eyes closed, but I felt like my body was shaking a bit. So it was interesting.
Yeah, shaking can be in like a ceremonial culture. It can be a purging of whatever energy, so some kind of release.
Okay.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because for you watching, it may be beneficial to take an Epsom salt bath, baking soda, just allow your energy field to clean.
Okay.
If you can't do that, soaking your feet or scrubbing salt in the shower, just setting the intention, that you're in nature, that you have a moment to allow your energy field to clean and to release. Because what happens is that we release things in our consciousness and in our heart before we release them in our body. And so our physical body and our field might be carrying around stuff that we've already released. And so it's just a matter of allowing ourselves to catch up.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Does anybody else want to share anything?
I'll share. Hey, I don't have much light here, but yeah, I felt my inner kids kind of take over. I was just gonna pop in for 20 minutes and then go do this other thing. That didn't happen. I felt like my different aspects of my consciousness kind of just took over and saw and were aware, and like I was just not like Liz, the ego me wasn't here at all.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of me was really doing what it needed to do. The part that doesn't get the space to do that, the aspects that don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't really privy to what they were experiencing except like tiny little bits. It's very interesting. It felt like I shed a lot that I haven't had access to being able to shed. So I'm very grateful and look forward to doing more of this.
Thanks for sharing. And somebody shared it in the chat, so thank you for sharing. I could feel all the energy running through my body as if I was electricity just buzzing through my whole body. I feel lighter in my chest. I was able to visualize everything you mentioned. I'm not great at visualizing either. I saw myself as an off-worlder, not as I am now. Being able to see, hear what my inner child, what was beautiful. I love that. That's amazing. So happy to hear that. You had some visualizations, and I love crystals because I really think crystals, like, they open your third eye. They help me go to sleep at night. I think about whatever crystal needs to like clear this consciousness. So that's a really beautiful thing. Anybody else want to share before we hop off? Okay, excellent. Thank you for joining me so much. And please reach out privately if you want to share or if you have any questions about my process. And I just loved being with you guys today. Have a great night.